20 years ago, Michelle Maury says she and her husband came to Seattle because they love the Pacific Northwest. But 2 kids later, they moved back to New Mexico because they couldn't afford to raise their children without family support. Michelle Maury relishes in the few weeks a year she and her boys get to come visit Seattle.
I want my kids to know what this place is, because it's so special to me.
Special enough for her and her husband to move up here from Albuquerque 20 years ago.
I love Seattle more than anything in the world.
But Seattle didn't love her family back, in a sense.
We could not convince the grandparents or any of our family to move up here from New Mexico, so we had to go home, especially when I realized that I was pregnant with number 2.
Staying here would have locked Michelle and her husband out of that elusive American dream.
There is no way that we would be able to afford a house, much less childcare.
The Annie E. Casey Foundation's 2023 Kids Count report says the average childcare cost for toddlers in Washington is $14,355. That amount comes from U.S. Census Bureau data collected between 2017 and 2022. Michelle describes how much childcare during the summer could cost for her boys.
For most childcare camps, you're looking at about $200 per kid, $250 per kid, times 2, times 4 weeks. So that winds up being about $2,000.
In that report, it also encourages federal, state, and local governments to invest more money in childcare, something Michelle believes is important for our kids and the future of our society.
When we don't take care of our kids, they become broken grown-ups. And that's like not fair. That's like, if we want a society that is happy, we need to support and love the kids at the base.
Now, to put all this into perspective, that $14,000 estimate for childcare is more than the anticipated tuition for UW this upcoming school year of $11,524. Also, in bigger cities, the cost of childcare is easily thousands more than the state average. Childcare subsidy programs do exist, with state and several cities offering up some form of assistance, but all of it is dependent on how much you make.